everyone, it's Melody Lane. Here's a card I made with a lot of the contents that was in the Cricut mystery box for December. I used acetate and adhesive foil, and I used my pokey tool that was in there also, and the score tool. I love the adhesive foil and I really love the acetate. And I'm sharing this file with everyone who purchases a mystery box. There will be a link to this below in the description. It will only be available as long as a mystery box is available, unless you support my channel on Patreon. So if you're purchasing the mystery box, go ahead, click the link below and grab this file so you can make this too. If you're watching this after the mystery box has already been sold out, you can support my channel for $1 or more on patreon.com/melodylane. You get hundreds of my design space files.
You are watching Melody Lane. With me you're gonna have a great crafting time.
I'm getting ready to cut the acetate. I'm using the teal one with the little geometric triangles on it. And you have to peel the backing off. So I couldn't get it off with my fingernails, but I wanted to show you I'm using the tool from the kit, the little pokey tool, and this was the only way I was able to grab this off. You just pick off the corner and then pull this off. And the acetate is actually much clearer and nice and not scratched or anything. And I'm gonna put this on a brand new green mat. So I'm gonna put this on the mat and I'm gonna put my setting to foil acetate. Okay, it's cut. Let's take it off the mat. I did set it to cut with just a little extra pressure just to make sure it all cut properly. Okay, I do not see where it scores. So instead of scoring it, I'm just going to fold it in half with the sides even. Okay, so we've got all those even. And I'm just gonna use my Cricut scraper. I'll hold this down, press this over. And fold it down like that. So then we have the base to the card. There's the inside. But I'm going to be putting poster board across this middle part here. Although you wouldn't have to. It would still be a cool card even without that, and just putting the happy birthday there. Have it be a completely clear card. That would be kind of cool. You wouldn't be able to sign it very well. I'm going to go ahead and do what I was going to do. I'm going to load this paper on the mat. Poster board. Okay, I have everything cut out. I think I have everything I need right here. We got my base card. So now I used poster board. You can use paper or cardstock. You can even cut this out of the washi sheets if you want. And I'm going to glue this right inside here. I have it so it fits in that card perfectly. I'm just going to glue this down. And I'm using Mei Made It's Art Glitter Glue. This does take a few minutes to dry on the acetate. Because the acetate is not porous at all, I'm not putting it too close to the edge. I'm going to stick it in the crease and then make sure it's even top and bottom. This on here. So now you can lay something flat on this so it will dry. I had one of my viewers make me this, and this fits on that. It's like a paperweight to help it dry. So I'm gonna set this to the side, and then I'm gonna start weeding this. I'm using the tool from the toolkit we got from the paper crafting toolkit. This is the pokey tool. I'm just gonna start weeding this. You have to get the inside of the letters. I'm using the stainless steel adhesive foil, the teal stainless, I think is what it's called. This came in your mystery box for December. Okay, got that one done. This is the chrome adhesive foil. This one did not come in the mystery box. Okay, now this is not completely dry, but it's dry enough, and you can see where it's starting to dry clear where I didn't have a lot of the glue. It may be a little bit discolored, but you can cover it with another piece of paper if you want. If you want to cut this out again and put it on the back, you're welcome to do that. I'm not going to worry about the back. Okay, first we're going to put this on. I have a piece of Cricut transfer tape, and I really don't want this to be too sticky because I'm putting it on paper. So what I'm going to do is put my hand over this a few times. Takes a little bit of the stickiness out. And we're going to do this one first. Use my Cricut scraper. And then we're going to flip this over. And it's not sticking. So we're going to push it on there a little more. Still not sticking, so we're going to help it. There we go. The flatter you can pull this back, the easier it is to get the letter stuck on this. Okay, so now we're going to put this on here. Oops, don't put it on upside down. And I'm going to pull this back flat. Uh-oh. Try it again. There we go. So now we're going to do the same thing with this piece. But I'm going to cut these apart because this goes on another piece. We don't want to get that stuck. And we're using the same piece of transfer tape. Okay, now we're going to play this. We're going to put this right on top of the happy birthday that's there now. We're getting there. Okay, now let's put the 2U right on top of there using the same transfer tape. Okay, I'm gonna put that right on top. Oh, there's a little static of this piece. That was so easy. And I have string I'm using for the balloons. The string came from this, I'm not sure where I got it, Michael's or Joann's or Hobby Lobby, one of those places. And I'm gonna use some foam squares. And we're gonna put the string down. I'm gonna put the foam square right on top of the string. Pull the backing off. And then put the balloon on that. And we're going to do the same thing with this one. Put this one up a little higher, I think. And I'm going to put the glittery one over here. Don't forget the string. And then I'm going to put some foam squares on this. Set this over here. Now I don't want these strings just hanging. I want to... So I'm just going to use a few dots of glue and actually just put it on the string. Some over here. Then when that dries, you won't be able to see the string there. And then I made these extra ones for the inside. So I'm going to glue this here so you can't see the foam squares because it is acetate. Just putting a little glue on there. And then I'm going to put a little glue on there. You don't need a lot of glue on the acetate. See, this inside piece isn't totally dry yet. It really takes a long time to dry. You want to make sure you get it right over it so you can't see it much from the other side. And because it is on acetate and glue, it does move easily while it's still wet. Okay, I'm going to put this back over top of all this and let that dry. Okay, while this is drying, I'm going to go ahead and show you how to make the envelope. If you put the score tool in, you'll see a score line right here. So I'm going to, if you have trouble seeing it, just bend it and the score line will kind of just show up. And then we're going to fold this on all the score lines. This is a 5x7 envelope and card. You can make these in two different colors, the top and the inside, or the top and the base, because you can put this inside like this if you like, and then have this a different color. So then there's a score line here and here. And I'm going to use the glue and I'm going to put it right up here, really close to the score line. And in there. And then I'm going to glue this down right at the score line. And then we're not going to be gluing it down like this. We're going to glue these down on top of this. So fold that up. See how high it goes. Okay, I did this wrong. Glue this part down here. So this is a bigger flap. This flap is not quite big enough to cover this. So the bigger part goes at the top to fold down over it. Sorry, just realized I did that wrong. So I'm going to add glue here. Fold these down, fold this up. And then if you do it a different way than I did, this will fold down. I mean, it's okay. It still folds down, but there's still there's a little bit of hole there. That's why you need the other side. And then your card will fit in this envelope. You can use scrapbook paper and do it inside out, so the inside of the card has a print on it, or just use any kind of paper that you want, really. I like to use the pearl paper a lot with making envelopes, the Cricut pearl paper. Let's see how this is doing. Is this dry? It looks pretty dry. It's still not completely dry here. You could use dry adhesive. The reason I didn't is because you'll see it. Or I could have done that and then cut another one of these purple pieces and put it on the outside also. So there's the inside of the card and the outside. Isn't it cute? I think I wish I would have put the happy birthday a little lower, and then I would have had more room for the balloons. What do you guys think? Do you like this card? All right, guys. I love you. I'll see you in the next video. Here's a shout out to a few of the people who support my channel on Patreon. Thanks, guys. Linda, Kelly, Marcia, Nancy, Angelina, Darlene, Carol, Shannon, Tamara, Tony, Delita, Goldie Ann, Linda, Latour, Valerie, Lori, Reet, Sherry, Diane, Barbara, Dawn, Erica, Brenda, Jean, Candy, Connie, Marianne, Grace, Crescenda, Lori, Jolene, Susan, Carrie, Kathleen, Belinda, Mare, Terry, Fella, Melanie, Tina, Mona, Veronica, Valerie, Teresa, Cheryl, Valerie, Connie, Sherry, Fran, Barbara, Christina, Donna, Susie, Kenise, Elizabeth, Gracie, Jody, Sylvia, Sonia, Kathy, Valerie, Marnie, Gina, Lisa, Sheila, Esty, Linda, Diane, Sherry, Donna, Richard, Rosemary, Michelle, Bontask, Debbie, Deborah, Angela, Jackie, Deidre, Indiana, and Mary. Thanks, guys.